Celebrity Every Day 26.
The domination victory in Civilization 6 is one of the most basic victories in the game, but in Civilization 7, a military victory is more meaningful and nuanced. A domination victory is very straightforward in Civ 6 and requires a complete scorched earth approach in terms of strategy, which makes it appealing in some respects, but ultimately does not match the level of planning or strategizing required for other victory types such as science, culture, or even religion. Civilization 7's overhauled gameplay mechanics include a major update to the militaristic victory option that includes ideologies and planning across the ages. There are 5 ways to win in Civ 7 so far: through culture, science, economic, or military paths, or through legacy points. The military victory requires players to follow the military legacy path from the Antiquity Age through the Exploration Age and ultimately into the Modern Age, reaching specific strategic milestones along the way. This is a far cry from Civ 6's domination victory, which simply involves conquering each opponent's capital as quickly as possible. Here's a look at why the military victory in Civ 7 is going to be way better than the domination victory from Civ 6. How Civ 7's military victory differs from Civ 6's domination victory. Civ 7 has specific military objectives in every age. A domination victory in Civ 6 obviously requires a strong military and production focus in order to produce a massive army to send sprawling across the map. This victory is most easily won early on while opponents are still getting a foothold, or in the atomic era if players are the first to research advanced technologies and nuclear weapons. While there is certainly some strategy involved in Civ 6's domination victory, it's mostly about pumping out as many powerful units as quickly as possible and sending them out to annihilate the opponent Civ's capital cities. Harriet Tubman with Ibn Battuta from Civilization 7 with imagery from Cinematic. Related. Civilization 7's overhauled gameplay systems have some serious pros and cons. Civilization 7 will overhaul most of the gameplay systems from previous Civ games, which comes with both pros and cons. Civilization 7 will completely change the significance of military strategy, and its new combat system encourages the military legacy path with powerful commander units and updated siege warfare tactics. The new system encourages a finer focus on specific militaristic milestones throughout the ages. In the Antiquity Age, for example, conquering cities is incentivized but not strictly necessary to progress down the military legacy path. To complete the military legacy path in the Antiquity Age in its entirety, players need to have 12 towns or cities in their empire, but conquered settlements count as 2. Civ 7's military victory rewards ideology points. The military legacy path in Civ 7 requires focused war efforts. Militaristic prowess becomes more important as players advance through the ages, with an even greater incentive to conquer settlements, offering a quadrupled bonus for conquering settlements in the distant lands that follow the player's religion. The military legacy path culminates in the Modern Age with the ideology path, one of the biggest changes to military-based victories in Civ games yet. Players need to gain 20 ideology points from conquering settlements for the first time, but can gain up to 3 points against an opponent with an opposing ideology. This means players will want to target specific opponents when they wage war. Ideology points can also be obtained by reclaiming a city after it has been conquered, meaning players could ostensibly win a strategic defensive military victory, depending on the circumstances of the campaign. In Civ 7, each legacy path unlocks a unique victory condition that typically takes the form of a project. Once 20 ideology points are acquired, the military legacy path unlocks the Operation Ivy victory condition, which will take a number of turns to complete and will likely be contingent on how many settlements the player has conquered or liberated throughout the entire game, not to mention potential nuclear warfare. Military strategy in Civ 7 is more nuanced than Civ 6. A Civ 7 military victory is more focused and deliberate compared to Civ 6. Overall, the military victory in Civ 7 is a refreshing overhaul of the domination victory from Civ 6, adding layers of strategy and giving the victory more nuance and depth. From the emphasis on establishing an early empire in the Antiquity Age to the development of nuclear capabilities in the Modern Age, There is more to a military victory than simply sending waves of troops across the map to wipe out anything in their path before swarming enemy capitals. The updated combat system will make targeted siege warfare more significant, and the ideology system adds even further strategic opportunities. Leaders from Civilization 6 with mod villages. Related. 10 mods to help you actually finish a game of Civ 6. Only half of players have ever finished a game of Civilization 6, but these 10 mods should help anyone struggling with the endgame slog. There are still surprises in store for players interested in a military victory, with specific legacy bonuses, new leaders and civilizations, and more that has yet to be revealed. An upcoming dev diary set around the time of launch will discuss each legacy path and victory condition in more detail to give players a chance to preview the various ways to win a campaign before they dive in and figure it out for themselves. For fans of Civ 6's domination victory, Civilization 7's military victory can still involve the scorched earth approach, but it encourages a more focused and deliberate strategy and is frankly a massive improvement.
Celebrity Every Day 26.